So I wrote a piece last year about what super savers do that we don't do. And there was an article that came out, and TD Ameritrade recently, and TD Ameritrade came out and said they define super savers as people who save at least 20% of their incomes. And I will tell you, if you pay yourself first and do it, you won't even notice it's gone. Because one of the rules I give everybody is this. You might want to do 4%, 5% to get your company match, 3%, and that's what you pay yourself first. And I say, well, live with that for a month. You won't even see the difference. Now, I want you to go into your accounts in a Roth 401k, if I have to keep telling you this. I want you to go into your accounts, and I want you to now increase it to 10%. And people go, wait, but I gotta look at my budget. No, don't look at your budget. Don't look at anything. Go in there and adjust right now up to 10. And tell me what you think. What happens to you? Oh, I didn't even. Well, I felt it a little, but not too bad. Okay, we're going up to 12. What? Yes, we're going up to 12. Super savers do 20. On average, more like 29%. But what do they really do different? And we write about this all the time. They scrimp in an area you don't want to scrimp. They scrimp on housing. They see big mortgage payments as a liability. They value freedom and financial security over the house, which totally sort of moves against or works against what everybody talks about. I never mind sharing with you guys my situation. I have a very simple house. Okay. I live out in the spring. Okay. One woman I wanted to date said I was geographically undesirable. But that makes me a super. So in other words, what I'm trying to say is I don't need the big house, no matter how much money I make. I don't need the big mortgage payment. Okay. My mortgage payment. You ready for this, Lance? Brent, you ready? You know what my mortgage payment is? Want to guess?
It's got to be under $1,000.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Good for you.
Yeah. $686 a month.
Now, does that mortgage payment include taxes and insurance?
It sure does.
Outstanding.
Mm-hmm. We don't live far from each other.
No.
I think my house is probably valued at about $200,000.
When was it built?
1976.
Okay. Yeah.
1976.
Mine's a little newer than that.
Mm-hmm. It's a great house, right? I love it. Eventually, I might move. But boy, not having, because I look at a house as a liability. Mm-hmm. I don't look at it as I don't look at it as an investment.
Yeah.
So I'm totally topsy-turvy on this.
See, and I've been looking for something that I could buy for about $100, apply the equity that I have in my present house to that, and have a mortgage well below $100,000. That's what I'd like to do.
Yes. Yeah. No, but I think you're thinking along the right lanes. You're thinking like a super saver, Brent. Okay.
Unfortunately, I'm already married. I still can't get past this comment. You're geographically undesirable? What does that mean?
Well, you got to remember in Houston, nobody travels more than 1 mile out of their radius.
I give you my son and my daughter-in-law who live 2 miles from their places of employment.
Yes, and I get it.
Inside the loop.
I get it.
Yeah.
I totally get it. I don't even mind driving too much because I listen to all these great podcasts.
Yes.
One of my best friends, James Altucher, has a great podcast. The Ultimate Health podcast is one of the best. Couple out of Canada. If you want to really learn about healthcare and being healthier so you don't spend as much in retirement, that's great. So geographically undesirable means that, well, you live more than like 4 miles away from me. So that's not going to work. And I sort of get it because that's the way it is.
That's a side benefit of living in Houston with these commute times. You can put that time to good use with these podcasts.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. Okay.
Instead of telling everybody around you that they're number one.
But I don't know. I mean, listen, there are a lot of areas in town that I would like to live. But I'm like, I'm not spending $700,000-$800,000 on a house. I don't care how much money I make, what I do. It's against my grain. And then I can't preach this to other people.
Right.
I can't preach to other people because then I'm living off a mortgage payment. And I can't preach to people, well, what do you do? Well, sorry. Okay. I tell people a car is a depreciating asset. right?
Unfortunately, in Houston, it's a necessity.
But I'm
But
saying
you're
I
right,
don't
it
need to
is.
go out and buy some Audi to look great.
Right,
Okay, I
right.
drive a Toyota RAV4. It's a fairly new one, but I'll keep it forever, and that's
I've got
fine.
a 2007 Miata MX-5.
I know, I always wanted one. No, you look really Sinead. When you put your top down, that's really
Hey,
you get some
if
times.
you're going to have to commute, you might as well enjoy it.
Right. So you got to see that on the average American household spends a total of $60,000 per year, and over 20,000 of that is spent on housing. And I would say, from people I talk to, close to half of what they bring home is paid in a mortgage payment.
Well, and here's the other half of that.
I am house poor then.
This is-
house poor.
What these millennials are learning is when you buy that house, that American dream, quote unquote, you also buy taxes and generally HOA fees, and then you've got yard upkeep, whether you do it yourself or you pay someone to do it. You got to paint the stinking thing every 2 years here in Houston. And every 5 to 7 years, thanks to hurricanes, you got to get a new roof.
Well, I remember like Lance has been renting for a while. He goes, I don't want to move.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't blame him. So I don't care how much money I'll ever make. It's just against my grain to put it all into a mortgage payment when there are some other things that I would like to do. Now, new homes built in America today are on average 1,000 more square feet than they were in the 70s. And I can tell that from my house, which was built in 76. It's like 2,200 square feet, I guess, 2,100 square feet. But you might think you need the space. So what's happening with a lot of younger people, like even my daughter's age, is they don't want big home. Even my daughter goes, well, Dad, this house is a little big. I'm like, what? It's like, not. They want smaller places, 1,500 square feet. So, and one of the things we suggest that retirees do is downsize. It makes the greatest impact. Listen, we write about this all the time, and it came out the other day as well. Cutting out your latte, cutting out your daily coffee habit is not going to make you wealthy. It's not going to make an impact to your overall financial situation. What's going to make an impact is your ability to cut big fixed expenses. And Brent just brought it up. With a house, you've got attachments. It's not just a mortgage payment. I teach kids that everything you buy is an attachment. And if I buy a Barbie doll, I haven't bought one in a long time. Guess what I got to pay for? I got to pay for the clothes. And Barbie needs a new vet. And then Barbie's got a townhouse. And right? If I buy iTunes, I've got to an iPod, I need the music and I need the cover. And every purchase you make is a wave of other spending. I think we call this Preachy Wednesday. Well, you've been listening to the Lance Roberts Show on 700 KSC.
It's Evangelical Wednesday.
Yes! Maybe I should do Wednesdays more often, but I'm going to bring myself like a wooden box I can stand on. It's like, "Ugh." Hey, we love being with you today. Lance is back with you tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Thanks for listening.
Monday, always Sunday, in the rich man's world. All the things I could do if I had.
Get daily investment news you can use, delivered at the speed of the internet. Sign up for Lance's newsletter now at lancerobertshow.com.
It's a rich man's world.